Well, good evening, everybody. We are live. As I am being told that we need to reset some of these links. My name is Devin, and next to me tonight, I have Dr. Spirit Bear joining me for a very exciting week 2 of the KC Corporate Esports Cup League of Legends. I don't know if you would be able to either chat while I set this up, or if you want to set up a. Why don't you give us a little introduction of yourself?
Yeah. Hello, Dr. Spirit Bear. I've been like a big fan of the Kansas City League of Legends scene, and so last week I saw that Devin had done a stream and shoutcasted, and he was all by his lonesome. He looked so just alone and sad, and so it was fun to just chat and be like, oh, I can do that too. That'll be fun. I'm excited to see these teams play against each other. I was trying to like kind of do some just looking at the teams and looking at what each player liked to play, and it was just interesting because in the past of other tournaments that I've either been a part of or shoutcasted, I feel like usually the teams are pretty consistent. They all play 5 together, they all do the same stuff. But it's interesting with the corporate games, they have a lot of people on the teams because they all work jobs and have real lives, and so they are always mixing and matching, it seems like, who's going to be playing when. Sometimes they even switch up the positions, so I think that's definitely a fun just twist that we get to experience with the KC corporate games.
Yeah, it's really fun, and honestly, it's really interesting just to see some of these people play, because there's still a lot of really good players in this corporate scene. But it is sometimes there's some mismatches in different lanes, but there's always those dark horses. There's always those wild cards that just pop out of nowhere, and it's always fun to see. But they are about ready for draft, so we're going to swap over to that and get draft started here in just a second when the stream is good. All right, I'm going to tell them to go for it. All right, I'm going to switch over to our draft scene over here. They have started. Oh, you can't see it yet. Hold on. I need to. There we go. So we are using the Fearless Draft system here. So everything that is played can no longer be played in the second and a potential third game, which is, I think it makes it a lot more exciting because you don't have people just playing the same champ every single game. You get a little bit of variety, and if somebody just dominates in one game, you can't always necessarily do it in the next one. It's always exciting, always fun to see.
I remember like the game, like especially in like the higher, more competitive games, you would often see just like, I don't know, 12 champions cycled through, because it was always gonna be the same 6, maybe 7 bans if someone switched something up, but you'd always see the same ones banned, you'd always see the same ones picked. And it was just sometimes it was even the first team picked X champion, and then you knew what the rest of the draft was going to be because it was all the same. But yeah, like you were saying with Fearless, it's so great because you have so much more opportunity to change out your team comps and just plan further ahead, and even start to kind of target certain players on the other team, especially with AD carry bans. And that's what it looks like Honeywell has done a lot of to try to squeeze out Henderson.
Yeah, absolutely. So bans, first round of bans are in. We've got Smolder, Ezreal, and Vigar coming in from Honeywell, Bilgewater Betas, and Nocturne, Malphite, and Nasus coming in from the Henderson Engineers. So we're going to see those 80 carries picked up first, Ash and Misfortune. So that should be a fun matchup in the bottom lane. But we saw a little bit of some going crazy last week. I don't know if you watched those games in full or not, but they were super exciting. We saw some crazy things going on in the top lane. Some really, really crazy matchups in the top lane. But I was telling everybody too that I'm a support main, so I'm super interested in the bottom lane matchups. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
I'm just interested with the because I believe it's Golden Bananafish who's playing top lane for Honeywell. And they got, just as a side note, they picked the Ashe Seraphine right away, which is often played actually right now in high elo and professional games. The slows can then turn into the roots, and as well as like the wave push. So right away, you look at Henderson's bot lane, and you're like, all right, well, then there's an answer is Pike, which I think has been sometimes picked into these matchups. And if they can turn it around in the first early levels to make sure Ashe and Seraphine don't have complete control of the lane, then it's great. But if that doesn't happen, then we just don't go bot lane because we just know it's not going to be pretty for them. But I know Golden Bananafish, he's played, the Malphite, he plays Nasus, he has some Darius and Alawi. But Scion is also something that he likes too, so I'd be interested to see if he tries to pull out a Scion here. As we see a Galio and Hwei, and Aesol. Wow, they are just banning so quick to get these out of there. And Teemo, there you go.
I hate how strong Teemo feels right now. Whenever you hate to see him on the enemy team, even if even when he's not good, when he's not in the meta, you still hate to see him.
Yeah.
He's like semi good. It's even worse. So I don't mind that ban at all.
You see Spoofhound instant lock in Ahri for mid. Really, that's a champion that Spoof has been playing a lot in ranked recently. And Garen coming out for the top side of Henderson. Let's see, who's playing top this time? I didn't catch. Oh, I guess I can look down here. But Garen is another one of those that kind of like a Teemo, very straightforward. But if Garen gets going, there's just Demacia Justice that is just going everywhere. And so that's always fun to watch.
Swain, we're going to see the Henderson Engineers are going to be a very tanky team this game. They are going to be trying to play safe and just push straight through with all that tank. And then you got Seraphine in the back line just healing them up. That's going to be a really, really strong team to get through.
And there's the amount of they have great engage. Rumble to round it out here, it looks like they have great engage too. You have the Astral, you have the Seraphine ult, and that is immediately into Swain pulling them back in. Garen jumping in, silencing. Oh no, we're in trouble. Now we have a Shen. So that is a pretty annoying, and like you were saying, the pretty annoying beefy team. That I think there's going to be some struggle. I think if Rumble can get going and take control of the lane, then it's going to be a lot better for the mid game. But I think if they can't break through that first, just round of damage, the first phase of the game, then Pyke's not going to be able to do anything. Then Ahri can't blow anyone up. There's really not a whole lot they can pick. But if they can get Ahri and Jarvan to rotate down for a Pyke hook into Misfortune onto a Squishy, I think that's their best bet at this point.
I really like the idea of the Pyke in the laning phase. I think that's a really solid pick into this enemy team, into the enemy bot lane. But man, the rest of the three picks, he's not going to be able to, they want to be pulled in by him. They're like, oh, you're going to engage for us? Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see too how this Misfortune plays out. Misfortune's not, I feel like, is not always the biggest tank buster. But again, if Ahri can do Ahri things and keep Swain at bay and not let Swain get out of control, then Swain is going to be, not as beefy for a while. And I'm trying to think about who.
Well, I think that Rumble is gonna play a really important role too, because if they can get a solid ultimate down and hit all 3 of those tanks and burn away
Yeah.
half their health, like before the fight even starts, that can make a huge difference. But
It'll be interesting to see like how the dragon fights play out too. Because if Honeywell's on the dragon, you gotta look out for those great engages from the Ashe or the Seraphine. But if Ari gets a charm or if Pike gets a hook on one person, then all of a sudden they're just gone. But the longer extended we're gonna try to poke at you out, I think Ashe and Seraphine are just gonna be so annoying. But again, we talked about earlier, it's Fearless Draft. They got Ashe Seraphine this game, that means they can't get it next game.
yeah.
And if everything just goes terrible, at least you don't have to worry about Ashe and Seraphine anymore.
Right. All right. Well, the teams have officially been locked in the client, so we've got a couple of minutes to just, I don't want to say waste here, but we can, we'll have a couple minutes to chat. So first off, I just want to welcome everybody to week 2 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Super excited to be here. I had a blast last week, and I think this is going to be even more fun now that I've got somebody joining me here.
It'll be great.
It's going to be way better than just talking to myself and trying to keep this going. But a couple of things, quick kind of housekeeping things before we get started. The Corporate Esports Cup this year is brought to you by Dick Ray Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. They have been generous enough to become the title sponsor of the Corporate Esports Cup for 2026. They believe in what we're doing. They believe in bringing fun and gaming to their companies and to every other company here in Kansas City. So we really, really appreciate that. And we appreciate everybody else that has sponsored the Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, all have graciously sponsored the event, as well as Casey Game On. Nick, that runs Casey Game On, has done an amazing job putting this whole thing together, organizing everything. He is completely a volunteer for all of this, and it's an amazing organization that puts on stuff like this as a not-for-profit organization. So if you do want to support any of those companies, please feel free, please do. And if you want to support Casey Game On, one of the best things that you could do here is, one, just come to the events, participate in these events, come to the other events that we host. But also any other donations, anything like subscriptions to the Twitch channel here, all go directly to Casey Game On, to making events like this better. So if you want to drop you a Prime sub, if you want to subscribe to the Twitch channel, that is going to support Casey Game On and support events like this. So we appreciate everybody being here. All right, we have a minute 45 left on the counter for the spectator delay. These teams are already in game and getting ready to play. Spirit Bear, what is your prediction?
Yes.
We've got Honeywell Bilgewater betas versus the Henderson Engineers. Who do you got winning game 1?
I think the Ashe Seraphine lane that we talked about, I think that is a fairly easy, straightforward lane to play. I think it is really good, especially when you have we kind of alluded to it earlier, these teams aren't, these 5 aren't playing every day all together, scrimmaging all together. And so if you can strip down some of the kind of more specific or talented plays that you need in order to be successful in your team comp, I think you have a better chance. What does that look like? I think that looks like having an Ashe Arrow or Seraphine ulting across a lot of people, a Shen to save people if someone gets caught out, compared to what could be a successful team comp with a Pike. The Rumble, J4 has been really strong as well lately, but a lot of that requires a lot of times being on the same page through and through. You know, what's Jarvan going to be doing? Is Pyke going to be there to follow them, to double gank a lane or to invade? Are you going to have the correct vision on different people to make sure that you can keep track of everyone moving across? Oh, we have Hawk Shot from Ashe. I think when you have things that are more straightforward, that just bodes better for your team. So I got to give it to, is that Henderson that has that that team comp? Yeah. So I think they could edge it out. I don't know, but again, you mentioned it before too. Like, that's what's so fun about all this is the, I don't know, sometimes the chaos that that can unfold. Absolutely. And in chaos, a team like Honeywell's beta, Bilgewater betas, I think if you can get it chaotic, if you can get it where normal things aren't happening, then they've got a really good chance to make sure that they, I don't know, can kind of take control and just keep everyone on their toes.
All right, Minions well, we are officially in game, and let's see. Excited. We got a little damage down the bot lane.
Yeah.
Honestly, very excited to see the fried chicken Swain skin.
Oh yes.
I don't think I've seen that in game yet, so that's going to be a fun one to keep an eye on. But so it gives us a reason to go back to the middle lane, I think.
I'm a fan when they come out with some good skins like that. Something else I'll say too, in the bot lane, you know, Ashe and Seraphine being pushed in, which is not the normal thing, and so that's, I don't know, that kind of takes them out a little bit. It's a good trade by Ahri in mid lane, so it looks like everyone's being pretty even across the board.
Yep. So far, we are getting some good damage going down in the top lane, but Garen likes to heal that up pretty quick, so
yeah.
Still potential level 1 of.
I mean, it depends on how well Rumble knows his stuff. If the Rumble knows how to overheat the right spots and get the auto attacks in, then it's great. But ooh, little hook in bot side. Real quick, what time check are you at? I'm at 250.
What? I'm at 208 right now.
Oh, so I don't know why, but I was like, I want to catch up to him. So I just hit speed up, and then it like sped me up really far and fast. And I don't know if that's a bug, because I feel like that shouldn't be allowed to just be able to like zoom up and catch all the way up. But either way, we're at least closer to the action.
Wow.
I can slow down.
Where's the speed up button? I don't even know where that is.
Oh, if you hit the equals. Oh, I'm not gonna call it out just yet. There is some action that's happening on the bot side, but you're like 30 seconds behind because I hit buttons.
Now we're speeding way up. It's going really fast.
Right?
Is it the minus to go back to? Okay. Oh my goodness. Lots of action going on.
I also saw DP Hound saying that I'm a little quiet. Is that better? I can adjust some of my stuff too. Oh, he says your voice is low. Oh, it's Devin's voice is low.
My voice, I can. That helps at all. Let's see. Check. Oh yeah, it was turned down all the way.
Oh my goodness.
My mic was
so low.
Sorry, there. Is that hopefully a little bit closer to normal? Thank you, guys. That is what happens when you have a 5-year-old that likes to push buttons and do dials, so.
Yeah, because they're cool buttons and they have cool lights.
Right? All right.
All right, time check again. I just hit 430.
Okay, I'm at 420, so let me speed up.
Yeah.
Is that all the way? Okay. Yep, I'm all the way caught up now. 439,
right.
440. Okay. All right. So the good thing is, yeah, nothing. So we did have some action, but we did not have any kills, no major trades, no major objectives at this point yet either. And we do see just a little bit of a gold differential for the side of Henderson Engineers.
You know something else I'm gonna say. Do
What's
we have
that?
to switch on the stream the Honeywell?
Oh
and the
no, you're
Henderson?
right.
Right.
Because they switched last minute.
They
All
did
right, you
switch.
take
All right,
over.
Well, while he's doing that, Gold Lead is over on the side of Honeywell. Rumble is just fantastically doing a really good job on CSing and pushing off that Garen. It hits level 6, goes in with the ultimate. Now some harpoons coming through and a lot of fire damage. We're going to see if we can actually take it up, take the power shots. That's not going to happen. And now we're down back to bot lane as there's a lot of damage coming out. There's MF. Great barrier coming out there. I think the Ashe flash. No, Ashe didn't flash over there. There's the flash coming through. MF does go down. First blood to Ashe, and that was another fight in mid lane as J4 makes an appearance. Both use the ultimate. Swain's going to try to take it out. Does not happen. Spoophound gets a kill onto Swain. Pyke very low, but is going to try to, I guess, get some health back onto the Ray there. Jarvan is popping around. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, unseen
But
until
Shen,
the last minute here.
Shen is
J4
following.
flash drag into the Ashe. Coming through. Pyke is going to help with the kill. Seals it up. The heal coming through, but not enough. Oh, that was nice of J4. Go through, go to mid, get a kill. Just walk on down. Get another kill.
Get another kill down there. He did use the flash though. Probably not needed, but he did secure that. So Honeywell Bilgewater betas now on the correct side on our scoreboard, on the red side, are going to get that dragon. Looks like they're going to get that pretty much for free at this point.
Yeah, what I really liked about all of that was it really seemed like there was good communication across the board on when stuff was happening in regards to like the teams, the junglers coming in for a gank and reacting appropriately. But a great play by Bacon, noticing that Ashe was low and sticking around, and be able to come down and kind of make it all move when it comes to what happened bot side. Oh, good spear coming through. Oh, but Ashe just putting down the damage.
Yeah. So the one thing that I'm seeing right away, we're pretty even in every lane except for the top lane for the time being.
Ooh, good pullback Swain, putting out a lot of damage. Flash out by Spoof.
We're seeing quite a discrepancy up there in the top lane. Garen down
and I think
30 CS right now.
Pyke going for the hook. Nope, not going to land it as there is a root coming back out from the Seraphine. Some damage, but MF does have the ultimate jump across. There's the heal. Swain throwing down. Oh, look at that damage coming through.
See, I really think that is the telltale. Oh gosh, we're more action up in the top lane.
Yeah,
Jarvan coming up.
Garen, yeah.
Rough. Yeah, looks like we're seeing, we're definitely seeing a takeover up in the top lane there. But I think that's going to be the story of the bot lane, is that if Pyke can land some of the skill shots, get a decent stun, you're going to just see instant kills with the Misfortune ultimate. But if you miss something, if somebody's able to flash out of the way, I think that the Ashe Seraphine are going to be able to win that matchup most of the time.
Exactly, and the fact that they had Shin coming through as well. But I love what Bacon just did, which is, okay, they don't have ultimates, they used everything. I want to go get up here and get another objective because they can't stop me. Like, for a while now, I would love to see Honeywell kind of like do plays like this where they can come through, swing using abilities, get stunned up, and here comes a charm.
Oh, the
right
charm.
Perfectly
timed.
Pyke still had his hook too.
Yeah.
So Swain was not going to live from there,
but
even MF,
they know.
Damage, sure, try enough. You can shoot and try.
Yeah.
Pyke come back down, but
not quick enough.
Yeah,
he's gonna get the hook, but
being put back out. Oh, Seraphine. No. Okay, well, sorry, but that was just the instinctual. Why are you doing that?
And Jarvan is there, coming through. If he can grab a hook, there's Jarvan.
Great decay into the depths of below from, and Pyke had just taken that with the ultimate. Oh man!
And that is
since I've seen a Pyke.
That's the definition of just sticking around too long. Unfortunately, they got the kill. Oh no! Another hook onto Seraphine. He's not gonna have enough. Oh my gosh, he does have enough damage to get it off. Oh, wow.
And it goes back again to, they had the fight earlier where everything was used back against them in the Shen ultimate, but not enough round to save there and to save them out. Go back to this top lane, something that you mentioned too, just how much the Rumble is ahead.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked to see the Garen maybe go for some Merc Treads or something. Oh, the flash!
Ooh.
Oh
No!
Great reaction time coming out. Ooh. Right there you got an E flash, not flash E, and I think they had it. Garen trying to go
Garen going in.
somehow.
Knows he's got the ultimate.
Oh, he had it!
He got it!
Oh no! That took me by surprise.
Not gonna lie. I would have. I assumed that Rumble knew that he had his ult, so he would have, would have been a little bit more careful than that. But oh man, crazy top lane so far.
When you get there, you don't like to die in League of Legends, but getting killed
Yeah.
by Garen ult looks pretty cool on your
Oh
screen.
yeah, for sure.
Like it looks
Absolutely.
cool. I mean, you get frustrated that you got killed. You are, 40 CS up. You shouldn't have died.
He's got a good finisher.
But it still looks pretty cool. That ripple out is pretty
Absolutely.
cool. Like, whoa, wanting to ruin some people's days.
Uh-oh.
Finds Seraphine. Yes, he does.
He found her.
Seraphine getting pulled back.
Oh,
he's
and
just gonna die. They know
yeah,
it
he's
too.
got enough damage too. Well, he's
There's
gonna have to
ultimate
use the
coming
ult.
through.
Oh, he's gonna have to
Flash
flash
out
too.
arrow, though,
Oh,
connecting.
how did that?
Great
Was that
arrow.
perfect? He's not gonna be able to
not
run fast enough though.
But that was a cool arrow.
That was really good arrow.
Wait,
Absolutely.
some damage on the wall. Are we gonna have another fight? Dragon. Shen is holding the neck. Get out of there. We're trying to see Swain get in the middle of everyone, just draining it all down. Jarvan trying to be able to do what he can with small attacks. Not able to fully get out. We're gonna see that eye hits. It does. Swain is gonna come in with another pull. Gets it onto Jarvan. Not enough complete damage, but look how beefy. You mentioned it. They're already pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Garen face checking. Not always going to be the best, but can keep him here a little bit. Taunt does not land. Pike and Jarvan are trying to stick on a little bit to help out. Seraphine is back now, full health. Garen going down at the end of the day. Pike going for a blind spear. Doesn't hit anyone. Charm is flushed out. Seraphine ulting onto the Rumble. It's still doing so much damage to that overheated flame script, but going to try to get out. Not going to, because Swain just continually pulled back. So much health on the Swain.
No, he was one auto. And you stuck around too long.
Does get the knockout. Now put out all the damage. Ash looking to answer back a little bit. Poking, hitting some back. We're going to see some slow people down, but not able to get the reverse kill on that. So many low health bars.
What an
And people
extended
stick around.
fight. Yeah, it was such an extended fight that you had everybody going, either dying and coming back or being able to go back. Pike literally backed and came back, and man, that was a very extended fight. Clearing out vision though, they're gonna just start it up. Henderson,
Oh,
yeah.
what a Rumble ultimate. Catching out too on that
Oh,
side.
no.
DP coming in. And then he scoops to the party. There goes Shen. So damage back on. I would just leave, guys, but we're going to see Rumble
Yep.
damage doing so much on the back end. It is a 5v3. Garen's trying to jump the party. Not quite there. Hextech Drake being secured.
Yeah, they definitely stuck around too long. They probably should not have started that dragon right away. They got the vision cleared out,
Ooh,
and they just immediately
Throw the
started.
flag over.
Oh
There
no,
it
he
is, the
got
flag.
it!
Yes, he got it. He knew where he was.
Oh
And
no!
now Seraphine doing a solo show. No, poor Seraphine.
And that Pike is just Pike is
Oh, the
just
Swain's
ready to
coming up
go.
saying hi. Hello, Jarvan. Getting caught up, big pulls all around.
Oh,
So much
wow.
CC going down so quick. There is a kill onto the Seraphine. Now they're going to try to leave, I think. I
hope
soon.
so.
Hang out a little bit.
Yeah, because Shen's down there too. Pike wants to keep going.
Ooh. Trying to be able to stick
I'm
out.
gonna go back. Okay, yep. Pike went back down. But with both Shen and Swain there, they couldn't stick around.
We see a 5,000 gold lead too. I think that's just going to keep. I think they're just going to keep doing a good job of fighting around these objectives, and I think what's been really good about Honeywell is they haven't really forced a whole lot without getting something in return. I mean, they forced some things, but then they've usually turned it around and tried to make sure that they can, you know, make a good play onto some people overextended or get an objective.
Yeah, they've definitely been trading well. At least if they're not getting the objectives, they're getting some decent kills out of it. And I think it also helps that Shen is so quick to be able to get around, being able to ult to anybody. All of a sudden, you've got a bunch of extra assists.
No, Pyke missing the hook. We're going to see Seraphine also miss, so it's a whiff for whiff. There's so much damage coming out of the
Oh my goodness. Oh no! And there's the Shen.
Again.
Oh no! Ash does get the trade. Flash is trying to get Seraphine. Ooh. Good flash, but not quite enough damage to secure that kill onto Seraphine. Man.
Into Cataclysm. Probably didn't need ult at all because that rumble damage is so much, but sometimes you tend to dump on people.
It's called a kill secure.
So great with all this damage out and making sure that Swain doesn't have room to breathe right now.
And first turret in the top lane is down. Rumble gets that turret, and not only does he get that turret, but objective bounties are officially on. So Henderson engineers have that opportunity.
Oh no!
Oh.
Not quite. So doesn't get the.
But he's tanky. Tanky enough that Swain was able to get there, but oh no!
Oh my goodness, Pyke. I feel like this would have been like a solo queue game. There would have been some question mark things on top lane because
right?
Like,
why aren't you guys there?
Yeah. Oh, the good charm coming through. Oh, just the flex a little bit. This Fortune trying to clear out the spot lane. As they're trying to be able to get that bounty back.
Oh, they're getting real close.
Oh, Harold. Nice. Again, they're doing such a good job of just kind of step-by-step taking care of what you need to on the map. Knowing that coming up pretty soon will be the third dragon. We'll see if they can go to soul point on it. But this bot lane is not for long, is it? No,
yep,
the TP is going to get canceled. Oh, it's not going to get canceled.
It went through.
It went through.
And now they are being chased, and Pyke is going to flash for this. See?
Wow.
There you go. You get the stun into the MF ult, and there's not much you can do about it. But as long as you hit it.
He wants to do some justice. He has his ultimate. He's going to be able to get up there. He needs to flash the misfortune. There it is.
Wow.
I was waiting.
And we're going to see a major fight in the bot lane. Everybody but Swain is here.
Oh, pull back. There's a kill under the tower. There's a kill in the bush next to the tower. Everyone going down. Swain. I mean, what are you going to do, buddy? Just keep pushing mid. That's what you got to do.
Keep pushing.
You know, I can't really do much. I'll keep pushing in mid.
That is
going to be annoying.
All of the outer turrets down in favor of Honeywell. They are just continuing to push.
Set to get ready for dragon. No, they're just gonna go right to it. All right, here we go.
Right to dragon.
Rumble does have TP in the top lane. Ocean Soul would be so. Ocean Soul would be great for both teams, but I think Honeywell would benefit from it so much because they can't get poked out around objectives and towers now.
But they've only got one more chance at this point. I think this is where we really need to see Ash probably get out of lane at this point, because you know, Swain is dealing some damage, but if we're gonna see anything go crazy, it's gonna be the Ash to be dealing some damage, to be stunning and slowing.
Yeah, especially if you can keep Ash in mid lane, you might be able to. Oh, here comes John.
No!
We're gonna start the engage. Seraphine will try to spot some time, but it doesn't do it at the end.
Oh no!
Just going down, and now Spoofhound on a rampage.
That
trying to make an answer on top side, but Rumble is just out of there.
that might be one of my least favorite things to happen when I'm the support. Seraphine just had a fantastic ultimate, stunned everybody up, sacrificed themselves, and then Ashe turned around to try to put a volley out on him, deal some damage, and then just gets jumped on. Man, when your support sacrifices themselves like that, you just gotta get out. You just gotta get out.
Flash away, Rumble. You know what? That flash there. Here comes Pike. Though. Pike is
And Jarvan.
not gonna do enough justice. Jarvan messing up the flag and drag on purpose, let's say.
Yeah.
But right before that, Rumble flashed away from the Garen, and 100% that was because of that fight earlier that we talked about, where all of a sudden Garen just threw down the justice and killed Rumble, and you could tell Rumble's like, I'm flashing out.
Yep, respecting that ult this time.
Yeah, but it kept that Garen around too.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that they're being successful with Honeywell is because this Pike with the Umbral Glaive running around and just making sure that there's no vision allowed is just keeping them so far ahead when it comes to those objectives, and has helped out. Like earlier, we saw the big fight bot lane, and Rumble was trying to get ganked on, but just ran away because they had vision. We're gonna see the charm miss. That Ahri was gonna be able to do so much if Ahri can just keep catching someone out here. Pike trying with the hook does land. Seraphine not gonna land the ultimate to jump out with that bolt. Oh no, it was a classic. I'm not trapped in here. You're trapped in here. But he has just hit everybody. Swain though in the thick of it all, trying to be able to. Oh, not gonna kill it all back up. Was trying for that last play.
And the Shen ult went in, but on Swain, but unfortunately he wasn't able to complete it before Swain went down.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Swain Shen ult down right now.
Oh, Garen gets picked off down. The sun's not gonna land, but a lot of damage coming through. Rumble ultimate. Oh. I think Rumble would have liked to take that one back. When you play Rumble, if you I guess you don't play Rumble support, but do you toggle on or off the quick cast? I feel like that's something that people don't have a lot of practice with Rumble, but they keep their quick casting on. You can get. I think that might have been what happened there.
Yeah, that could be.
It just goes a little wonky.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the harder skill shots, I feel. To line up.
Yeah. Just as a side note, as we see, Herald, I think just got dumped out because it was going to expire soon.
Yeah.
So, could have seen maybe something better.
Oh, but Pike is going to jump in. He's going to take it to bot lane. Or he's just going to go jumping around the jungle. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, just running through.
Oh, no. He missed. He missed. Oh, no.
Over the wall and keep running
Run
away.
Right into Shen.
Oh, Shen.
There's no way, right? There's no way that he can get out from the... Okay.
Oh, the Justice with the flash over.
Oh, flashes to follow. But
man. I hope they're laughing in their team comp about that one.
That was pretty incredible.
A little silly.
But we do have dragon spawning in 30 seconds.
I learned something today. I think it was either today or yesterday, but I think it was today that I saw how I was just kidding.
Oh no.
So much damage.
But he's tanky.
Seraphine only catching that one. Jarvan still trying to be able to continue to mess them up on back line. Oh, good jumps in with the ultimate, and that trying to get with the bullet time. So much damage from the ultimate. Shen trying to come through and do him not enough. As they're all converging back on mid lane, trying to come to build everyone up again. We're not going to see that play out loud. Another kill. And Garen goes down to kill. Double kill for Ahri. 69. Just demolishing everyone as they just keep getting little picks like that. The charm does.
Oh no, that was so max range.
Max range for that, and the harpoon for Rumble I think was max range too.
Yeah.
Jarvan over there getting
rough.
another.
Gonna get that Dragon Soul for Honeywell as they are taking their first inhibitor turret. This is a rough game. I really feel like tanky champions are really, really good, but you have to be ahead. A tanky champion has I feel like very, very little recourse once you get behind. There's so much less that you can actually do in the game. Whereas a damage champion, if you're behind, you can get a good pick. You can be a little sneaky, but man, when you don't have as much damage as the other team, this is going to be really difficult for Henderson to do much, I feel.
Well, especially when Honeywell's gameplay was around keeping things semi-chaotic, Pike getting ahead, and that's what happened. And so then they couldn't, the tankiness couldn't hit that point where all of a sudden we're too tanky to take any damage.
Yep.
And oh, Garen.
Oh no,
buddy.
the convergence.
Oh, there's the Jarvan.
It's coming. No.
Oh, Cataclysm, not quite landing. We're gonna see a good little root come out from Seraphine to hold people back. Jarvan still does not want to give up. Seraphine ult hitting one. Oh, what a rumble coming across. Spoonfound is godlike and takes another kill. So much damage.
Swain.
Trying to do what he can. Even everyone.
Swain, that's the second or third time Swain has come in from behind just a little bit too late. If that was like 5 seconds earlier when the rest of his team was still alive, it would be a lot more helpful. But unfortunately, coming in after the team is down, and this might be game.
Misfortune
is going to be game. GG's to Honeywell Bilgewater Betas for taking game number 1 of week 2 here in 26.5 minutes.
And you know what? I'm okay with saying I was wrong on that. I didn't think they'd win. And even though I stipulated and said, like, oh, they'll win if they do this, and they didn't do that, like, still, though, the fact that that game was action. I don't care who wins. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As things just kept happening everywhere.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a very quickly snowballing game. Started out very close. We were mentioning while everybody was at like that 50-60 CS mark that it was pretty even across the board. I think the bot lane from Henderson actually worked out pretty well a handful of those times. Again, my thought was, man, you have to hit that pike hook and stun just perfectly, otherwise that bot lane is going to win out every time. But he kept hitting that pike hook. So unfortunately, for Henderson, the ball just kept rolling in favor of Honeywell. And they take that game 1 pretty handily. So let me see. Right now, they're still on the same sides.
Bacon saying they're ready for draft.
All right.
I think now again we talked about earlier Fearless, so Spoof can't get a hold of that Ari.
Yep.
But man, if other in future games, either you got to come up with an answer to that Ari or ban it, because Spoof just looked so comfortable on that. And I don't know, that's just like part of that snowball that you talked about. It just kept going and going.
All right, so we are officially starting bans for game number 2.
Oh, still banning that Malphite. Interesting.
I don't know if they switched sides or not. I'm pretty sure this website says, like, do you want to switch sides? So I don't know if they clicked that or not, or...
So on Henderson,
they might actually...
As they played.
Actually, yeah, I think actually Henderson gets the option at this point because they lost, so they probably chose blue side. So I'm guessing this is the correct sides for them.
Agreed. And we're gonna see.
Like...
So the Ezreal gets banned out too. But something I did notice in looking at both the bot laners is that there's some crossover with their champ pool. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a Kai'Sa and a Caitlyn end up getting picked here for either side.
Okay.
Nocturne getting banned out by Honeywell. I feel like that's I feel like Nocturne's pretty strong and is also a snowbally champ.
Yeah, and another one of those that just has that cross map pressure, just like the Shen. So I feel
Something I will say that I miss about regular draft is you notice here Henderson banned out Blitzcrank, a hook champ,
yeah.
and I feel like it was something that is somewhat missing from when you played it regularly was the respect ban. You 100% know that Henderson would have banned Pike there if Pike would have been an option, but since Pike's not, they're like, we're gonna get rid of another hook champ
right?
and get rid of Nautilus, or get rid of Blitzcrank. Nautilus might be picked up here, but we'll see, as Vigor is the first pick.
All right. Didn't they banned that last time instead of the Nocturne? So interesting that not banned this time, but they are instantly picking it up.
Yeah, I think Vigar is one of those champions too that Lux. Ooh, okay. Where's that gonna go? That could be a little flex if they wanted to.
Yeah. Got a little flex from both of them.
See.
I think Wukong could probably go top lane or jungle as well.
Yeah.
So I like those picks.
I think Lux is a good pick too because I believe Firefist Kitten likes to play Lux as well. At least feels comfortable on Lux. So there's that Kaisa picked up there, and Leona. Kaisa, Leona. All right.
Okay.
That's a lot of CC between Leona and Vigar. So
right.
it'll be interesting to see what they have some answers here. I feel like the team comp is already kind of exposed for Henderson. Oh, Nasus was the ban before, right? Yeah, they banned out Malphite Nasus.
Yep.
Oh, so we have scaling versus scaling. We have Vigar versus Nasus, both the scaling.
Yep.
Whoa, that'll be fun.
So we'll have to see. We definitely did see Rumble from Honeywell in the top lane. Did some really good work in the top lane before. So if they can keep the same kind of energy going with a Nasus in the top lane, I don't know. This game might be over a little bit quicker than last game.
Yeah, I think this Lux is actually going to go. Ooh, Zed. Oh, because they're banning out Zed because the Zed can be used in the jungle. And so they're banning out that Zed. And so I think this Lux is going to go mid lane for Honeywell.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense to me. If they pick the Vigar on the other side, you probably are. I don't know mid lane matchups who wins that, Vigar or Lux, but I would imagine that they wouldn't immediately go and pick a support. But yeah, you're
Lux
still seeing bottom lane.
Push out easier early on.
Yeah, at least early on.
And
for sure.
if Spoof knows what they're doing, then they can be able to at least not lose their lane. And sure, Vigar will pick up some of the stacks, but Lux is going to be able to be the first one to move early. Let's see. A Jinx. Oh, a Jinx. All right.
Okay. That's always fun to see.
Oh, and because the Caitlyn was banned. That's what it... Yeah, okay. I was wondering why they didn't pick Caitlyn, and then now I realize because Caitlyn's banned. So, I think, man, if Jinx can get excited and just run around and not be CC'd. Shyvana, new Shyvana being picked out in the jungle here. All right.
Ooh.
Vayne topside. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I assume that's not a terrible pick against the Nasus. Able to roll away from him if you need to and being able to poke him out a little bit.
Yeah, especially with being able to get the 3 bolts off. But if Nasus can get Wither off, then that Vayne is just not going to be able to get the silver bolts on.
Yeah.
Maokai, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen a Maokai support.
I was going to say, I think this is going to be, if I had to guess, Maokai support and then probably Wukong in the jungle. But I really think that you could throw that just about any different way. You could put Wukong in top lane. You could have Nasus in the jungle.
You could have Nasus in the jungle. I think I've seen some Nasus jungle. All picked out, though. So now we'll have them... do it for real off the website.
Yep.
I don't know. I was wondering if Dalp was just going to go for Thresh as for another hook champion, because those hooks are just so on point. But then also you have the Lantern to really help out and keep some of your teams safe on that. But Yeah, we'll see. Maokai also has a lot of CC, so that seems,
for sure.
Exciting. Uh-oh.
Hopefully you can't hear my dog barking in the background.
We're seeing how all players had roles selected for some reason. All right, well, we're trying to work out, making sure that they can get back in here. There's quest. Everything's selected. That's how scared we are, says Victorious Evo.
All right, well, hopefully we'll be in the actual champ select here pretty darn quick. While we do wait for our teams, I do just want to give another huge shout out to not only the companies that these teams are playing from, Henderson Engineers as well as Honeywell. Thank you to the support of those companies, but as well to Dick Ray Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, who is our title sponsor for the 2026 season of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Without them, this would not be possible, so we very much appreciate that support from them. Please go and show that support back to them whenever possible. Thank you to our other sponsors, Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, as well as Casey Game On. We appreciate all of the support, and it all just goes directly to bringing esports, gaming, community entertainment out to the Kansas City community. So it's all here for a good time. I don't know if we're still waiting. Yeah, it looks like they're just having a chat.
Oh.
Mid-game chat here.
Apparently it made me in charge.
Okay. Oh no!
It was the
oh, not again. Oh, okay. They're officially in picks and bans here. So they're gonna be officially selecting all of their the same picks that we just saw here.
What did I do?
Any other insights that you've got now that we can kind of take a second and think about these team comps?
Very interesting, I guess, is kind of the first thought I have. I don't know. It's Vayne being picked top is one of those statements that's kind of similar to last game with like the Pike. Okay, Vayne is going to do this one specific thing and get ahead. But I think it might just come out maybe down to comfort, maybe for the top laner with Vayne, because Vayne can be a tank buster. Okay, that's good against Nasus, and that can be good against Maokai as well. But if Maokai goes AP for support, just to throw out a lot of AP damage and bursty, kind of, I mean, you don't really have a whole lot. If Wukong's on top of you, your Condemn is too late because Wukong's already knocking up everybody. If Nasus is on top of you, you're withered, and Condemn's not really going to do much. If Maokai's on top of you, you've already been rooted and smacked around some. So it might just be more of a comfort pick onto there. But if Kaisa can make sure that they're not being slowed up or picked out, then that's just going to be so much damage they can just continually pour onto people as they're trying to deal with Leona and Shyvana, keeping them in place, and Viger. I don't know, just throwing down stuff from above. It's fun. I think it's fun to see a Jinx as well. I think Jinx is one of those, again, just very entertaining AD carries. Mid lane, I like the idea of Lux, because Lux being able to rotate around and help out Wukong, and we saw how good they were last game of making sure that they rotated together and got objectives.
I don't know. The
but
more
we'll see again. I was wrong last time, so
right.
If you have enough salt shakers around you, take it with some of that.
I'm really liking the. Not gonna lie, I'm liking the Honeywell team comp on this one. I think they've got a little bit more of an idea of what they're trying to do this match, You've got a lot of that dive in between the Wukong, the Maokai, and then Nasus just running in. I think that's you're gonna see Leona trying to use use some of her CC for peeling rather than engaging, and I don't think that's a strong suit of hers. So I think it's gonna be an interesting match either way. But you're right, you've got the double AD carry. You've got a lot of damage on the side of Henderson. If they can get a really good Vigar stun out, this could go either way really, really quickly too.
Yeah, it will definitely be on the Jinx to make sure that they can stay away from that CC, because the only CC that's really coming out is from Leona and Vigar. I mean, if you get condemned by Vayne, then you messed up 30 seconds ago.
Right.
But Shyvana's not coming in with any hard CC. Kai'Sa isn't, like, so you're really only making sure that you're not getting the Vigar or the Zenith Blade.
Yep.
I feel like if you can do that, you're good, because you can still throw out your ultimate, and with Lux even, and Wukong jumps in, knocks people up. You can just throw your ultimates in, and I don't know. You're still putting out a lot of damage in that case.
Yeah. I wanted to also just shout out everybody in chat for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching these amazing games. Assault and Battery Jinx is from Arcane. Yes, she is one of the main characters. Queen Bee says go Henderson Engineers. Appreciate Clout Shot, Skies, DP Hounds, Cindy. Appreciate everybody being here in chat. And I forgot I was putting polls out in last week. Let me put a prediction out for this game and see who is gonna win.
I mean, you did ask for my opinion last time.
I did.
I was 0 for 1. So
Right.
So as long as you can predict better than me, I feel like you're set.
All right. We're gonna set it to a 5-minute prediction. All right, everybody in chat, put in your predictions. Who's gonna be taking this one for week number 2? Are we gonna see Honeywell with the 2-0 sweep, or are we going to see Henderson Engineers bringing this game back and getting us a game 3?
Let's see. Are we able to? I'm looking. To see if we had any results from any of the other games so far.
Oh, I've not even looked yet.
Yes. All right. So it looks like we have BMCD going 1-0, and then Select Quote winning their game as well. So we're not casting those, but keeping track of those other games as they happen as well.
Yeah, hopefully if we have
30 minutes,
some more,
those 30 minutes, yeah.
We can try to recap those as well. All right, we officially have 20 seconds left on our spectator timer. Let me swap that in so that everybody can see. 10 seconds. And we're going to be into game 2 of Henderson Engineers on the blue side and Honeywell Bilgewater Betas on the red side. And now it takes a second for the league client to start up because it's slow.
Are we gonna zoom ahead like we did last time too?
Are we gonna do that? We can do that.
Sure.
Welcome to Summoner's
Look at how fast we're getting into game.
Minions have spawned.
Wow, I just jumped ahead. I'm at 41 seconds. Wow.
All right, yeah, I'm at 40, 41, yeah.
Okay.
Just barely behind. But yeah, that works.
Interesting.
You didn't miss anything.
Interesting. All right. So we are seeing both junglers start up in their top jungles. I always love to see junglers starting on the same side, so we hopefully get some good action going. We're gonna get a little sneaky here in the bot lane. They are gonna. Okay, they're just gonna. They're not going crazy. They're just gonna be like, oh, peekaboo,
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, they ran straight down there and threw that ward down, trying to make sure that they could get there before, so there wasn't as much trading like last time. It seemed like.
Ooh, they got
She did get
it.
it. Oh, they did.
They
Just
did
kidding.
get it.
Wow.
Oh, man. Vayne putting some good damage down. Yeah, that's going to be a rough couple of first levels, at least for Nasus there.
Let's see. Ping down. Oh, good little ward by Lux over onto they're the chickens. They're not raids anymore. I still
Raptors.
sometimes call them the old school name. Oh, the Raptors.
Yeah.
I still call them the old schools sometimes, the raids. But, so they can have a good job keeping track. Oh, trying to deal with the lane out with you not happening.
Yeah, she actually just pinged on Shyvana too without, even before she went in there. So I'm guessing she put a ability over the wall that Lux was able to see. All right, Henderson being still pretty darn aggressive and really pushing on this bottom lane again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Maokai support, so I'm just wondering how it all works out.
You know,
Like, oh no, you put a little damage out. Oh, and they missed the Zenith Blade, so now you can go in. But
to me, I feel like he's not the best support. That's about what you can do is throw your little saplings out.
Ooh. Did you see that, or am I ahead of you again?
No, you must be ahead of me again.
No.
They're going in. And we're going to get first blood going to Kaisa because Leona was able to grab that Zenith Blade. Jinx had to flash up. I don't know if that's what you were implying
No,
there.
I was just ahead, and it was like a flash by Kaisa to make sure that
okay.
she was going to get all the rest of it.
So Shyvana is forced to flash out of the dragon pit, but we also get a flash, a wither from Nasus as Vayne tried to go aggressive, but taking so much damage.
Stop the back.
Oh, stop the back. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they were out of position. And they got withered for it, and then. Oh no! It's just let me check real quick. I mean, they don't have a ton, but the fact they're up CS. Well, they're at 63 already for current bonus damage. I feel like they're doing okay on getting this farm right now.
Yeah. And I think the thing about this Nasus Vayne matchup too is I assume that this is probably the worst that it's going to be for Nasus. It's probably only going to get easier and easier for them to farm and continue getting those stacks. But as of right now, Vayne doing a much better job keeping up in CS. We are seeing officially pretty darn even across the board this game so far, where right now we were seeing a pretty solid deficit last game.
We'll see what happens in mid lane. Both almost hit B at the exact same time. That was kind of funny to reset a little bit there.
Ooh, flashes coming out.
Oh, good reaction.
Yeah, you must be a second behind me or something.
Yeah.
I'm at 510 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Leona tried flashing in to get that Zenith Blade and was not able to as Jinx flashed away in response. Wanted to do a quick follow-up on our prediction for Honeywell versus Henderson in chat. We've got 99% of the vote going towards Honeywell. Chat is with Honeywell, I think, at this point.
Yeah. And they can't take it back, even though First Blood did not go to Honeywell. You can't take it back.
No.
I think this Nasus is going to get.
It's going to be, really tough to stop.
Moving in onto Dragon, it looks like.
Yeah, getting.
Oh, good damage coming up from Lux. Another E, but a good flash out.
Yeah, flash out, but Lux is just going to be able to stay there and keep poking. Shyvana, though, coming in, forcing the flash out of Lux, and is going to still get that kill.
Oh my goodness.
As Wukong gets there just a second too late. I don't know, Wukong had the flash. I think he could have gotten in there, but ooh, is going to come around. Alt.
Oh, great knockup from everything.
Oh,
the last bit, flashes over the wall.
Yes.
Here comes the second part of the ultimate.
Uh-oh.
He can still be able to coming through. He's going back in. Yes, he is. Double kill.
Wow. That's gonna make that a really scary Wukong now with a extra 2 kills, extra gold. Leona going in though. They're getting real aggressive.
Get out of there. What a great communication.
Henderson came for kills this game. They really said, they're like, we're in this game. We're not just gonna let Honeywell roll over us. Like I said, they tried the tanks last game and it didn't work. So they went for damage this game.
Damage this time, yeah. Kaisa up a lot of CS and a lot of money.
Yeah. Speaking of CS at this point, we do see Golden Banana Fish in the top lane on Nasus going just a little bit ahead of Vayne at this point. But yeah, the big differential here is going to be Quest on Kaisa. Has 30 more CS right now at the almost the 8-minute mark. Wither coming in. Nasus is... Oh no! Oh no!
Nasus, another Q. Field chase him down. She does not have flash either. Wukong hanging out. See if they can do
there it
is.
is.
For the kill. Yep.
Ooh.
Wukong now pinging onto the voids, wanting to make sure that they can be able to come around and grab that. Shyvana wants to spoil the party. We'll see as Viger's the first one to be able to move. Wukong's still by himself. We'll see as Smite comes out. Oh, some damage coming through. Is it going to be able to do the dragon form to push him into it? No. Oh, it's just like a 3v3, isn't it now?
Yeah.
So everyone jumping out of the way. The communication. Leona wouldn't be able to stay in there. Viger kills that Wukong. Great amount of gold coming over there for them. Shield coming through. Here comes from outside. But the great stuns coming through. I think they hit all three.
The stuns, though.
Pick them up. Vayne, very late. Can't Vayne do anything. We'll see. Try to be able to do some damage out. Shyvana jumping over, but the shield's not actually going to be able to do enough. The root coming through, and they're going to be trying to chase him down. Vayne, with her passive, will be able to do a lot, but trying to go the long way around there. Shyvana will do some damage still, but great damage. Taking him out. Not sure how Dolp got that one, but it's okay.
Wow. These extended fights from these teams are just crazy to watch and so hard to keep track of. Again, players were respawning by the time these fights were still going on, but they just
sneaking over here.
Oh, Leona sees it though. Leona's just going in, trying to take
Lux
that.
is the first one to come across now. Doesn't land.
Vayne is coming though from top.
There's the ultimate coming through. So much damage. That Lux is not long for this world.
Vayne comes in to secure the kill.
Woo. Is that you say worth after that? I don't know. That was.
Wukong did end up taking the rest of the Void Grubs, so technically, I mean, gold-wise, Henderson are still up at the moment.
Yeah.
About 1,000 gold. But the CS differential up in the top lane is starting to grow a little bit. And again, I think that oh yeah, that's only gonna get bigger and bigger the longer Nasus keeps stacking.
2 more Qs probably.
Oh no!
Trying to go invisible. Bro, I mean.
And that is the last time that's gonna happen. That's the last time that Vayne is gonna be able to get away from that one, because that was a little too close there, a little too close for comfort.
I don't know if you I guess I could pull up the stream, but do you have the chat? That you can see the chats, the chat.
Yes.
Have you noticed how every now and then Nasus pings his stacks and
just
his team, how much he has?
Nice. I wasn't even watching. Oh, that's good.
Hey everyone, I have a lot of stacks here. Like.
Oh yeah.
I think that's probably what Honeywell really needs to do is, I mean, if you can get objectives, awesome. But I think if you can just make sure this Nasus just keeps getting bigger and bigger, like. I think Nasus is just gonna run in and just two hit someone.
You know, it's gonna be interesting because I feel like Henderson has the tools they need to deal with the Nasus. You throw down the Vigar stun, you've got the Leona. If they can stun Nasus long enough that Vayne can, you know, get a handful of auto attacks in, and I mean that might be what they need to deal with Nasus. But the problem is you've got the rest of the dive.
Flash back over the wall from Kai'Sa, or no, Kai'Sa didn't flash. No, Kai'Sa ulted back over the wall. Really good ult coming through. Wukong trying to get out of there now. Locked up. Ooh, good blood soul coming across everyone. I don't think that's going to be enough though. Octobot does secure the kill. Vygar just doing something on the backside. The cleanse coming through. Make sure that Jinx does survive. We'll see if they'll, no, it does not land on that side of it. And I think they're going to tie up the dragons here. So that was just instant. Everyone just popped right on there.
And Henderson takes that, gets an extra 3 kills for that. And the dragon. All of a sudden, we've got... Oh, we got it! No! Oh, and these extended fights continue, and Henderson goes up a 4th kill in that whole situation
like
there.
30-second clips of the game.
Right? You're not seeing the entire fight. Now up 3,000 gold because of those extra kills and the dragon. Henderson feeling good, but we're gonna have to see if they can keep this this tempo up for too much longer.
To try to put the brakes on everybody and slow things down, because if Kai'Sa now starts to be able to just instantly win some of these fights,
Ghost coming out,
it's just gonna be done.
What did I just say the last time?
Oh, another one. Yep. Oh, she tried it again. Oh, trying to go back the other way, but not gonna happen.
Vayne, C-Dubs also knew that was the last time they were getting away from that Nasus, and so they tried something a little bit tricky. You know, you can't fault them for trying, but that was not meant to be. Lux showing up in the bottom lane though.
Ooh, they're going to be able to engage on this or not. They're trying to go through with the sapling.
Ooh, stun gets in.
Coming out, so much damage. Being pulled through, not going anywhere. Oh, Kai'Sa sticking around, maybe for a little bit longer than they should have. Getting a slowdown for the Jinx.
Tried to get up to Shyvana.
Wukong does get that shutdown gold. Wukong also just coming through and taking it to the Vygar. Also, a lot of gold coming over to.
Oh no, Shyvana.
Shyvana's trying to do some stuff, but it's the wrong time for that. And now we're popping up the top lane. At least I am, because that Vayne is trying to get away. I'm not going to work. One more Q should do it. Here it comes.
Almost.
Almost. No.
Shyvana's there, but oh man.
Trying to save, but not going to make it work out. And actually may have just jumped through the herd death as well. Lux coming through with the ultimate flash. Okay, I mean.
But Leona has respawned and is there.
Is the Shyvana going to go down? I think so. Great damage.
Teleport from Vygar though. This fight continues.
So much the stun ultimate coming out. Jordan making sure that they are just hitting from downtown. No mana. That is a lot of damage coming out from the Vygar.
Yeah, it is.
The cage is still a little bit away. The slow, but he flashes over the damage. Oh no!
Oh my
that was a great
goodness!
Flash. Make sure they didn't get slowed down. We're gonna see if they can.
He's gonna keep going for it. Oh my goodness!
Collected. What a good little knowledge play there. Make sure they could collect it up, get in range for the Q. Man, Vygar yells all the time about how he's short and can't go very fast, and yet he just did so much damage chasing him down.
Yeah.
Wukong trap gets double stunned there because they got a little jittery. Lux with the ultimate coming through, not a whole lot of damage onto the Leona. Ooh, and then Kai'Sa on the bot side, putting out the damage back onto the Jinx. Oh, and we just more extended fights as Wukong was trying to get back in there, but gonna be chased off by
Oh no, Kai'Sa.
The ultimate, the Kai'Sa trying to use her ultimate back on the backside, but not enough. Shielding coming out there, trading 1-for-1. I gotta feel good about Jinx. If I'm Jinx, I'm happy with that trade.
Oh yeah.
The Vayne is just not going anywhere and got bounced around like a little kid in bounce house.
So, as I was gonna say like 2 minutes ago, as these fights just don't.
You can't talk now. They're still fighting. What are you doing, Devin? They're still fighting. Nasus
oh no.
Forcing them off as Shyvana is sneaky. They're doing such a good job distracting. Rick Carroll goes on. Nasus now is
oh no.
pretty soon, yes, they'll keep coming through from Vygar. taking him to his death, and now there's just the sapling just doing some damage there. All right, quick, you gotta go.
Honeywell is finally gonna back up.
If you don't make your point, they're fine.
Well, it was a good point earlier because it was so quick. You know, Henderson had taken the lead we talked about, and then almost immediately, Honeywell had taken and just completely equalized with a couple of kills, and they have just not stopped fighting.
Leona just pulled off the ultimate. If I don't know what I'm doing, you can't know what I'm doing either.
Yeah.
Because Leona was wanting to go back and then stopped and went back a different way. They just missed their stuff. It's pretty funny. Ooh, Wukong pulling that one out. Level 11, so a lot of damage if they want to. Oh, that combo! Ooh. Did you catch that? Just the EW from Viger doing so much damage. Viger has 205 extra ability power because of how well Bilgewater has been farming it up and making sure they can stay on top. So that is not exciting if you are a squishy person.
Yeah. Dragon is up. Shyvana has laid down the Rift Herald in mid lane, and it doesn't look like looks like everybody's gonna be backing up from Dragon.
Oh, and while that's happening,
so much damage.
I think Jinx is, So Jinx, I think there realized if Kaisa ults on me, I'm not near the tower, so I
need to go back.
And then got in range.
Yep, I think that's what happened. All right, we've got Henderson. Henderson in control of the Dragon Pit.
Horizon doing so much damage to Wukong. Not a full kill, but that Dragon is just going to go on over.
Yep. They're going to be able to get that for free. Unless
Jinx
they keep fighting.
Jinx, the rocket, do it, Jinx. You're from Arcane. Do it.
Viger and Kaisa are both very low.
Oh, Shyvana going
There's the rocket. Stopped by Leona.
I didn't get blocked. I think that may have been a kill. But they're trying to be able to land him out. Zenith Blade not connecting. And they're trying to maybe overextend a little bit.
Yep. Yes, this is the moment where you spam ping your team. Like, back. We just won that fight. We don't need to go and trade anymore. Like, that was it. Go back and reset so we keep winning these fights. So Henderson does go back, reset, able to now use a little bit of their gold advantage to buy some items.
Oh my goodness!
But this Nasus keeps stacking.
Is currently at 408 stacks.
Oh no!
We'll see what happens as they are getting collapsed on. They know that someone's there, but Viger doesn't know he's right around the corner. Event Horizon standing there trying to be able to make sure you take it. Viger, you need some help because that is so much coming. Oh, my 3 Qs and he's gone.
Ooh.
Can't out-sustain all of it, but that was a 5v1 and you take out the Viger. I mean, good for you, man. I would take that. That's a flex.
Especially because your team is going to get bottom turret as well.
Yes, yeah, get bottom turret, get so much control of the bottom jungle as well.
The Vayne is by themselves
too. Zenith Blade has been so close, but they're not going to hit. Great binding coming out. Ultimate. Kaisa using the opportunity to go sneak in the back line with her ultimate as well, but going to be still caught out. Flash, but not going to get away from Maokai. Maokai is just too sticky like that. Jinx making sure she gets the assist from downtown. Taking OP coming through, trying to build a better ultimate knockup, not going to happen. Oh, and importantly, Nasus pinged that he has 420 stacks. I feel like that was just a number that he randomly picked. You know,
for sure.
As he is
the mid turret just goes straight down.
Jinx is excited. Lux coming down with a giant laser.
Just non-stop action here. So close.
Nasus making sure that he doesn't get completely KO'd on that one.
And the rest of the team, though, coming down. They're ready.
Poor little guy. Don't do it. He's so small, bro. Doing some damage.
Ooh, Shyvana up.
Great job coming through on the backside. Vayne can do some damage. Maokai does go down. They're going to chase him out of the jungle here, it looks like. Lux trying to be able to do what she can on the backside.
Oh no!
Lays on the ward, gets the over.
Oh, it's gonna get out.
Blast cone. Ultimate coming back through. No.
Single.
Oh, here comes so much damage.
Single health on Vayne.
But he's just gonna be.
He's trying.
He's taken down. The lifesteal. I thought he was gonna lifesteal it back up, but Not enough there.
Yeah.
Man, this is still such a coin toss.
It is. I keep trying to like every fight goes back and forth. You have Honeywell taking a bunch of kills, and then it goes back to Henderson, and they get a bunch of kills. It keeps going back and forth. This is still anybody's game right now. This
Earlier we were just talking about how they got control of bot side and got a tower and got bot jungle, and then now it's flipped and their bot jungle is getting taken. Oh, Lux knows someone's there. Here comes the ultimate. It is gonna, at least it was slow. The cleanse, a little too early. So much CC from Leona. Damage coming out. Shyvana takes it. Wukong says no thanks. Oh, that is rough. Jinx kind of knew too. Jinx like threw the zip zap over the wall.
I really think that these two teams just agreed. They're like, we're not gonna.
Here comes again. Here comes again.
Oh, dead.
Once.
Yep,
Oh, no.
that's inside that Vigar stun. There's not much you can do.
That was just the W and Q, I'm pretty sure, because Vigar still has the ultimate. That was crazy.
Yep, sure was. They're just like,
yeah.
I think they just decided that we're not gonna farm minions this game. We're just gonna farm each other. I think that's what they decided.
Yeah, we type that back and forth to each other. Guys, don't farm the minions. That's not very fun.
Right. Henderson Engineers finally getting that top lane.
One top side. Oh, he's just gonna get picked off again.
Yep.
Oh, great stun into it all. Oh, he's not using his. Oh my goodness.
He did not use the ultimate.
Oh my goodness.
Close.
That is just, and it's great seeing like the. I mean, sometimes it backfires, but that's the third time that they've gone into that small brush, waited for Honeywell to push out that bot side, and then just came and picked them off. Like at some point, you got to be like, all right, let's just go in there as a group or ward.
Right.
Like you got to stop the blind farming on the side. Good root from Lux, some damage being put out, but Shyvana's not really blinking at that.
Henderson, though, setting that dragon up very, very nicely. Very easy third dragon.
Soul point coming out. Oh, and if they can, oh my goodness. Vigar throwing down some Infernal Soul is just goodbye.
Vigar going to teleport to that top lane to stop Nasus from just farming towers at this point. Oh no, he's caught!
Is he gone?
He's not going to use the ultimate. He's like, oh, my team will finish it up. That's fine.
Oh,
wow, he just exploded too.
On the backside. Everyone got in on that one. Kai'Sa still doing damage, but here comes Lux throwing us so much.
Oh no!
She live with that? But the burn comes through, picks out the kill at the very end of it. Wukong. Oh, what a great 3-man from
It was
on that one. Oh, that damage is crazy from Vigar. That was a W.
Yep. I think Henderson Engineers is really feeling a lot better about their composition this game. They're liking the damage.
Wukong though coming on the backside. Want to be able to. Does he have flash? Where am I at? There he is. No, not quite yet.
Leona just going in.
She's kind of away from a lot of people, but.
Oh no, Lux Jinx caught.
Getting almost one shot. Yes, there it goes. The damage just popped through.
Oh, got him.
Getting healed up. Such a great
oh my gosh, so much life steal there.
We're gonna see the Shyvana try to run away. Does not get picked up on that one. Is Kai'Sa gonna do it?
Uh-oh.
Kai'Sa's gonna go in. I feel it. Okay,
Vane's here.
Oh, boo.
No.
I mean, probably the right choice.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, what are you guys doing? That was only like a 20-second fight.
Right? Don't worry.
Another minute to go.
Don't worry. Kai'Sa's trying to extend it, but everybody from Honeywell has officially backed. Honeywell knew they got 2 kills. They're like, okay, we need to reset. We got to take our small wins as we get them. Oh no, Kai'Sa just walked right up to that Wukong. But I think you got to be afraid of Vayne, and even. I mean, you've got so much damage potential on the side of Henderson now. We talked about that. They're no longer tanky. They are running a damage comp this time, and it's scary this time. You got Vigar just assassinating people.
Their objective taking is really good because you have the Vayne Silver Bolts, you have Kai'Sa with her passive, Leona with her just extra damage passive. It's not a lot, but it adds up, in the Shyvana as well. So they have a really good, well, and Vigar with his How many stacks does he have now? He has 326 extra AP. And he is building a death cap. So we're going to see his AP just explode. There's some fighting going on here. Wukong trying to stay out of it, but now we're going to see Leona getting just CC on the backside, making sure they stay protected.
Decided to go in. I feel like they got to be, Leona has to be a little bit more careful. I don't think the team was behind them and like they expected, but Viger is up in the top lane, deciding to do some split pushing just like Nasus is
Viger
doing.
has 776 AP without the death cap.
Uh-oh, Vayne being caught out.
Oh, bye-bye. Yep. Now they're doing it back to them. Go in your jungle and you're gonna
Yep.
pick off. They are pinging.
And they are pinging
onto
that Baron and just immediately starting it. Henderson definitely had
Viger does not
finished.
have TP up just quite yet. It's almost up. But they're gonna try to
Just
do something more.
oh, there the
TP's
TP's coming
there
in.
it is. The TP literally just came up. Oh, are you just gonna try to finish this? This is so low. Massive movement. They're gonna split everyone off.
Go straight for it.
Any chances? Red team does get there. Who's gonna survive with it? Wukong, don't go back in. You might die. There you go. Run away.
Yeah, just run away.
Just gotta do that. Yeah.
So Lux and Wukong so far made it out alive. So we did see a 3-for-2 trade, but Honeywell getting the Baron. Let's see if they can use it to try to equalize a little bit of this gold and kill discrepancy at this point. But the biggest Baron benefit here is the empowered minions, I feel, and they're just kind of going in without their minions. Wukong is just trying to start something. Dragon is up though in 20 seconds. So we're gonna see, I have a feeling, another big fight, because this is going to be sole point for Henderson Engineers.
Yep, we got a fight here. Lux has TP and Nasus has TP and will be alive right before that all starts. Oh, Viger's trying to be a little cheeky, does get spotted out there. So that was a good job getting that vision.
Honeywell definitely in position, but they're waiting for Nasus to start anything.
Are they going to be able to get on the bot side here? You might just go on the tri-brush here. And see if you can find him. Yes, they do find him out there. They're going to knock him out. Here comes Close Jinx. Nothing to be done. Nice up jumping in. But Viger going down. There's so much damage down. There is a good binding coming through. Nasus on the backside. He is just walking through everybody right now. Maokai trying to do it again in CC. Coming through. Good binding does catch it out the thing. Going down. Nasus still just takes it. Kaisa flashing away. Is withered. Here comes Lux on the backside with the field. Shield everybody. Shyvana jumping away. Come back in a little bit. Kaisa wondering what to do. Coming through, doing some damage. Not hit by Lux. Good dodge. But Maokai flashes over. Gets the knockback. Is going to be able to shoot them back into everyone. Kong flashing over. Making sure they can be able to figure this fight out. And does not go down. Double kill for Nasus. Nasus was just such a pain.
Yes, what a disaster for Henderson. Wow. The unfortunate part is they weren't able to focus there. Or when they were focused on Nasus, they weren't able to do enough damage to take him out. They kept switching targets. Everybody on Honeywell was very, very low there. But a 5-for-1 trade from kills, and all of a sudden Honeywell has equalized the game.
You mentioned earlier that if Henderson can see everyone coming in, throw down the cage, get some Leona stun, if they can see them coming in and choke them out, then they can be able to fend off the people. But when something like this happens, you get caught out as Viger, you get blown up. That's twice in a row that Viger was out of position on that, like in that bot lane, trying to be able to push out the bot lane a little bit, and all of a sudden here comes Wukong and everyone, and they still did really good in the fight, but getting picked up like that, Vayne is just trying to leave. Maybe the wrong way? Good job knocking the back, but we're going to see so much damage coming in. Good job hitting that bang on the backside. Wukong knocking everyone up. Jinx is doing so much damage just standing there. Dalp is the one that gets the kill, though. You give that support tree some more monies.
And 3 down on the side of Henderson Engineers. Wow. That's not looking good, especially when you got somebody like a Nasus and a Jinx. They can take towers pretty darn quick.
Oh my goodness.
This is this not looking good here all of a sudden.
Knock it back to Leona. Leona trying to do with
Vigar though back alive. What can he do? 1v4.
some good damage, but here comes Noctai. Good flash away. Power. Lux though hits the vine. Gonna go through with the full combo, but Vigar Zoni is all that damage. Back out here to make one last good push.
2 inhibitors. I think they just want to end it.
Some more, yes, but be able to go through. Keep it back to the whole team. Knocking up 2 on the backside of that. Doing a little pop through. Are they going to get Vigar before it goes in? Yes. Just brings down the camera onto him. And I think that's it. What a turnaround from Community Control. Also a few picks. And then now we see Honeywell doing some dancing. And then just that. If you look at the gold graph, it's going to just spike. And then the game's over.
That was a coin flip the entire way. That was wild. I feel like the fights just never stopped. It was so close every single time. They were trading so evenly that we had no idea who was going to win that game until the very end. That was what a wild game.
Well, and I appreciate too, you mentioned earlier that Henderson came out and was like, all right, like, let's change up some of how we approach the game. And it started to work. Like, it's sometimes disheartening when you see a team lose and they come in and just kind of try to something super similar, but they came out and said, we're going to just slightly adjust where some of our focus is. And then you can see that work. And that's encouraging. That should be encouraging for your team, knowing, hey, when we make these decisions as a team to adjust some of the champs or adjust what our priorities are, then we can get ahead and do the right things, and ideally we wouldn't get picked out as much, but I mean, you look at the damage chart, we still had, Vigar is one who did the most damage.
Yes.
And just did so much to everybody.
Yeah. I was going to say the exact same thing. On the side of Henderson Engineers, you got to feel good about that. Going and getting quite a steamroll in game number 1 and all of a sudden coming back in game number 2 and going 30 minutes and us not knowing who's going to win the game because it's so close. That's got to feel good. The scoreboard is not going to show that, unfortunately, but I think you got to go into week 3 feeling pretty good about that. But Honeywell is going to go into week number 3 1-1 with that win against Henderson Engineers. What a game. What a game.
What a game. And let's see if we have any more. Well Sky tied up their series. And so it's 1-1
All right.
for them. Who are they against? I could probably do this a way easier way, but it's just not happening. I think BMCD.
Yes.
Yeah. Well Sky and BMCD tied up 1-1.
And then select.
Interesting. I don't know. I'm just looking at their post-game stats.
Yeah.
And the Nocturne Jungle has 4,800 damage.
Ooh, that's.
And they won.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right?
Utility Nocturne.
Yeah. Their Lysandra was 7-0-8, so Lysandra, good job. I don't know, it's just, that must have been 28 minutes, not a super quick game. Either way, it's fun to see the other screenshots getting pulled in for the other games.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much to everybody in chat for sticking around, for watching these fantastic games. Make sure you tune in next week, same time, same place, for more League of Legends action. As well as if you're interested in tuning in for any of the other corporate esports cup matches that we have. On Tuesday, JT starts out the week with Marvel Rivals, and then on Wednesday, Twess casts Rocket League, which is always super exciting. Wednesday at 7 p.m. and then Smash Ultimate with Kosak and Big M follows that at 8 o'clock. But Thursday, we will be back with more League of Legends for the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup, powered by Dick Ray Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thank you so much, Dr. Spirit Bear, for joining me tonight. Thank you, everybody out there, for joining us. It was a fantastic round of games, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.